Welcome back. Imagine needing health care but not being able to access it. That's the reality of many people living in our area.
Luckily, with St. Vincent's Medical Mission at Home event, healthcare is being delivered literally. Here's what one patient had to say about it.
To actually receive hearing aids, because I know they're very, very pricey, it's just it's a dream come true. That's what it is. It's a dream come true. So coming here has just, totally changed everything. I'm going to cry. It's just wonderful. It's a wonderful community service, and I think, God will bless you all.
That says it all. And joining us now is Virginia Hall. She is the Senior Director of Advocacy and Community Engagement, and Latasha Hunt is the System Director of Critical Care. Ladies, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for
So that soundbite there and that lady kind of sums up everything, the passion and what it means to the community. So Virginia, let's start with you and talk a little bit about what the Medical Mission at Home is all about. What's the mission?
St. Vincent's Medical Mission at Home is a day-long healthcare event where our providers and community partners will provide free medical and social services to people in need in our community. And it's going to be this Saturday, April 29th, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we will be providing tons of services, medical care, for anyone in the community who'd like to attend.
Let's talk about some of the specific services you can provide, because if you put them all together and you come and got everything, it adds up to quite a bit of value you'd have to spend. And you're getting it all for free, right?
Yes.
What services are people able to get?
Well, there are basic health care. We start off with our medical area where all of our participants will be able to visit with a physician. We also have services where it's skin cancer screening, vision, dental, hearing, and there are social services as well.
And also coming up too is spiritual care,
yes,
right? Is that something that you're hoping
right.
to incorporate
yes.
in this as well?
Yes, it's a big part of what we do at Medical Mission at Home. We'll have prayer partners on site all day for anybody who'd like to take advantage of that. And we also do foot washing, which is something that's a very intimate process for our caregivers. And it gives clinicians an opportunity to make sure that there's nothing going on the participants' feet from a medical standpoint. But it's also part of the example of servant leadership that Christ had set the example for us. And we're also going to have tons of social resources. The City of Jacksonville Resident Resources is one of our partners this year. And we're also going to have free haircuts.
Yes.
Nice. And that video, the testimonial we heard there was, it got me a little choked up. Latasha, I got to ask, as a volunteer, being so heavily involved with them, what does that feel like when these people come to this and you see that these are people that can't get health care, but you're able to give them treatments that they probably haven't had in a long time? What does that feel like to give these to people?
It is truly amazing and humbling experience. One of the two situations that stand out for me from last year was really looking and seeing a mother and her children, and they had just went through our program, and they were just so appreciative of the services that were provided, because we do have pediatricians there as well. And then one of our participants, because we do have navigators, and the navigator starts from the beginning of this experience till our community is leaving, and they spend a lot of time with our community. And one of the participants said that they hadn't spoken to anyone in a week. And this was the first time that they actually talked to someone. And so it's truly a moving experience.
Wow. And
yes.
so there's a lot going on. There are a lot of people providing care, a lot of demand, I'm sure, for those services. So when someone comes to this, Virginia, how do they know how to get through? Is there going to be people helping them, almost like navigators? Because I'm sure there's a lot to take in when you walk in the door.
I'm sure it's very overwhelming for people as they come through. We'll have over 400 volunteers on site. And as soon as a patient comes in and is in the checkout process, they're assigned a navigator, like Latasha mentioned, and that person is with them not only through their medical services, but through all the social services areas. And our goal is to find medical homes for people who do not have a primary care physician or access to care on a regular basis. So before that patient leaves, if a physician determines they need a follow-up visit, we actually set that appointment for them through many resources, not only within St. Vincent's, but with our community partners.
Really taking care of the community.
Yes.
Wow.
So for people out there watching, let's talk about who is eligible, who's allowed to participate, who can come.
So anyone in the community. But our focus truly is on the community members who are either underinsured or lack any insurance. And so we really want to target that community.
And we're putting the information once again on the screen so people at home can jot it down. The Medical Mission at Home on Saturday, April 29th, 9 to 3, Prime Osborne Convention Center. Big space, expecting a lot of people, but also a lot of providers.
Yes.
Ladies, thank you for being here and
you.
for what you're
Thank
doing
you.
to support and help the community.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. We want to thank St. Vincent's Healthcare for making this segment possible. And to learn more about the Medical Mission at Home, please visit medicalmissionathome.org.